So the idea for this video was simple. I go outside empty-handed and hopefully come home with a new camera with some film that hopefully has some very nice photos on it. So how was I going to make this happen? So last weekend in Amsterdam, there was this thing called iHallen held at NDSM. For those who do not know, iHallen is a monthly flea market happening, yeah, as I said, in NDSM. They claim to be the biggest flea market in Europe. I don't know about that, but what I know is that on that flea market, there are usually a lot of people selling cameras, lenses, and various camera gear. So that's where I was headed. I made plans to meet my friend Edward at Central Station at 9 a.m. sharp on Saturday, but unfortunately for him, me being me, I overslept. After a quick morning sprint to the metro station and going over to Central, I met up with Edward where we grabbed coffee and made our way via the ferry to NDSM to Eichhallen. Because the forecast predicted rain for the whole day, I did not know what to expect when I got there, but as soon as we went past the gates, I spotted one desk selling a bunch of cameras and lenses in the distance, and we made our way over there. Unfortunately, there were no cameras that really piqued my interest. There were various point and shoots and whatsoever, Polaroids, but nothing I was really interested in. So we made our way to the next stop, and we basically walked for an hour. We walked across the whole area of the flea market without spotting like many more cameras past the first desk, and I was losing hope a bit. And then luckily in the corner of my eye I spotted another desk that had a couple of point and shoots on it. I did not know what to expect, so we went over there. And yeah, they had some nice point and shoots from Canon, from Nikon, and similar brands. And yeah, I had a talk with the people who were selling the cameras, and they were lovely. They seemed very knowledgeable, and most importantly, the cameras that they were selling seemed to be in very good condition. He claimed to have tested all the cameras that he was selling. The cameras had batteries, though no big scratches, nothing. I took a look at few, tested them with batteries. Everything seemed to be in working condition. The two cameras that I was looking most were one Samsung, I don't remember the name right now, and the other one is the Canon Prima 5, which I ended up buying, this lovely camera. So after I got the camera, I still had one thing to take care of, and that was to acquire some film. And I asked the person who sold me the Canon, like, by any chance, do you have any film? And then he told me,
Oh, no.
oh, no film?
No.
Okay.
No.
After that, we made our way back to the first desk that had a lot of the cameras that I mentioned earlier. And then I asked him the same question. Do you have any film? And he basically told me the same thing.
Films,
No.
It's finished, yeah.
No, rolls of
The
film.
first, there, go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that point, being all wet from the rain and tired from the walking, I admitted partial defeat, put my backpack down, took the roll of Kodak Gold that I had as a last resort, and loaded the film. After that, we made some circles around Eichhallen, and then we started slowly going back with the ferry to Central Station. We can already take a look at some photos that I took with this camera, so... After we arrived back at Central, we took the metro back to my place where I just paid a quick visit to my dog. And after which, we once again went back to Central Station where we walked to a ramen place called Ramen Kingdom. It was my first time there. It was extremely delicious. We took some photos there. We had nice photos with the flash, and just also testing the autofocus. Sometimes the autofocus misses because it's central focused, and if the subject is slightly off center, you will most likely misfocus, like I did here on this Mario figurine. After the ramen place, My friend Edward and I split our ways. He went home. I walked back home. I liked the walk. I saw lots of things happening. There was this festival going on in Amsterdam celebrating the abolishment of slavery like 150 years ago. And yeah, there was like live music and all kinds of things, people dancing on the streets. It was very fun. After that, I just continued my way, made a quick selfie to test the sharpness of like portraits, like from hand distance, and really like the photo. It's very sharp. The depth of field is shallow, and the flash appeared to be working. After that, I took one more picture, which is this one, and to my surprise, the winding motor of the camera started rewinding the film, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like it's already winding it back? No way that I shot 36 frames." Already, but after scanning and developing, yeah, I shot 36 frames within no time because it's fully automatic. You don't have to think about the photos the way you have to think when you're shooting an SLR. Like this guy, you have to manually adjust pretty much every setting on this one compared to this guy, and because of that, I went through the whole roll very fast. The photo still ended up looking nicely, but this is just something I need to adjust to because shooting film is not cheap, and if I will be going through a roll in an hour, I'd rather shoot digital then. But all in all, the photos ended up super lovely. I ended up really liking the camera because for some time now I wanted to get a point and shoot so I can carry it on like when I travel lightly. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bring this Canon to my trip to Bosnia in like 2 weeks and hopefully shoot 1 or 2 rolls there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What I had for this video, I would consider this a success. I got a camera, I got a roll of film out of it. The photos are nice, and I get to make a video.